We all know that God is a merciful God, and we love that attribute, merciful and a gracious God. But sometimes we forget that He's also a just God. In other words, He takes sin seriously. And it is in the context of a just God that we can appreciate mercy. So that mercy is not a sign of weakness. It is not coming from a person who has no principle. And that's some lesson we can learn from the story of David. In Chronicles chapter 21, again he says, let me rather fall into the hand of the Lord. Verse 13, for his mercies are very great. But I do not want to fall into the hand of man. And we all love that text. I'd rather fall into the hands when he was asked whether he should be punished by the enemies or rather fall in the hand of God. David says, I'd rather fall in the hand of God. But in the last part of that very chapter, verse 30 says, I'm terrified. I cannot go before it to inquire of God, for he was terrified by the sword of the angel of the Lord. And that angel was doing a serious destruction. People were dying through the plague. And David says, I'm afraid to go to the place where the angel is because he might kill me. But the very same David says, I would rather fall into the hand of God because he's a merciful God. And when we balance the two, a merciful God who, when you have sinned, you can run to, but also a God who is just, who, when you have sinned, you are afraid of him. When we put the two together, then we have the true picture of a biblical God. A God who loves us, but a God who hates sin. And may God bless you as you reflect on that picture of God.